Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. My name is Athalbjorn and today I'll be showing you how to build a dome in Minecraft. So one of the problems that people often face in Minecraft is it's a game based on blocks and squares. How do I build circles? So I'm going to show you a couple of different designs for domes, like just different sizes, and then like the overall theory on how to build them in the first place. So this first dome that I've got started here is 31 blocks in diameter. So the big thing with domes and why it's really impossible to just do a one size fits all, this is how you build a dome, is that you can build a dome any size you want to. But basically what I started with is I made this circle, this 31 block diameter circle, on the ground first, and then from there I used that same pattern on these outer edges here. So I've got 7 blocks wide in 4 different spots. So we'll say like north, south, east, and west. So each one of these is what I used to build this arch right here. So basically what I did is, if you imagine that this circle here is a halfway point for like a sphere, then this arch here that comes out is just half of this circle here. So from here, like basically from here, from the edge all the way to that edge, like this side is the exact same as this arch here. So I saw the sun setting, so I'm gonna make it day again. Okay, so basically what I'm gonna do is just follow this exact same pattern for all 7 of these blocks. So I go up 3. So I'm basically saying that the bottom that I have on the ground here is going to be this middle block essentially. So from there we go 3 blocks out, then we go in 1, go 3 more over, in 1, over 2, and then we've got 4 just singular blocks. Then we go down 2, go over 1, go down 3, and then we have our 7 blocks again. And so that pattern just repeats to make the circle. So I'm just going to follow that same pattern for this arch, just like that. See, so now here we're at the top with the 7 blocks, and then we come 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 because we're back in the middle. So just like that. So I'm going to finish that for the 7 blocks, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so so I've got this initial set of 7 blocks done, connecting this arch right here. So like I said, it just follows the exact same original pattern for a circle that's 31 blocks in diameter. The only difference is that we're only making half the circle, because otherwise, it'd go underground and then we'd get ourselves a sphere. So the next step is then basically just to repeat that process over here with these 7 blocks. So again, I'll just start in the middle, go up 3. I'm going to come in 1, go up 3 more. Okay, I'm going to come in 1, go up 2. Come in 1. Okay, and then I just have 4 just singular blocks. So there's 3, 4. Okay, and then we're going to come up 1 and go over 2. And then we're going to come up 1 and go over 3. There we go, just like that. So now it already connects. It already connects to this top part. So we've got 7 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So part of our work is already done. And you'll notice that as we get into the later stages of building the dome is that um, these earlier stages, like basically once we get down to the middle, we're only going to have to place like 2 blocks. Um, so, okay, I've got 1, 2, 3. Let's come up here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 2. Then we're going to go 1, 1, 1, and the last one there. And then we go 2, and then 3. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to repeat that for this arch here and finish that, and then I will see you guys in just a couple minutes. Okay, so now that I've got both arches done, intersecting in the middle here with a 7x7 square, the next step is to then go right next to these central arches and build more arches here. So like I said, it's a 31 block diameter circle, and then these arches are also 31 blocks in diameter, half circles essentially. These ones, however, if you notice, it comes in a block, so it comes in a block on both sides, so these are going to be a 29 block diameter circle. So what you want to do then is take a look at your circle chart and figure out, what the measurements are, what you need for a 29 block circle. So I'm just going to build that real quick, just for one of the arches here, and then show you how that lines up. Okay, so I've got one of the 29 block diameter arches built now. So you can see how that starts to line up there. So this one, it goes up 3. So we've got the same 7 block center. And then from there, we go up 3 blocks, then we go in 1, then we go up 2. Then we've got 3 just singular blocks here. And then we go 2 and then 3. And then it already lines up with what we've done from this side over here to make the central 7 blocks here. So yeah, I mean, as you can see, like it's already starting to curve in and look like a dome here. So now what I just did, I have to repeat again for this side, and then 2 more times there. And then each side is obviously going to be 3 blocks wide. So just like that. And then I'll just fill this in all the way down. There we go. Too far. Okay. Yep, just like that. So then this comes up and just meets right where we left off, right on that same level there for the other arch. So I'm going to complete the 29 block diameter circles here, and then give you guys a progress update. Okay, so I've got the arches with the 29 blocks in diameter done. So you can see that as I get towards the top, I don't actually have to complete the arches because they've already been filled in from previous arches. So like as an example, the 29 diameter arch, the 29 block diameter, you've got the same 7 blocks here in the middle, and then we come up 3, and then we go in 1, we come up 2, we've got 3 singular blocks, and then we go over 2. Well, then we would naturally come and do 3 more blocks here, except that that's already been done by the previous set of arches, right over here to the other side. So it'll save you some time, some blocks. It takes a little bit less than what you would think it would take you. So the next step is the arches for the 27 block diameter. So, because again, we're coming in 1 block on both sides. So we're going to come up 3 again because it's got that same 7 block center. Okay, then we're going to come in and go up 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to come over 1, just a singular block here. And then we're going to come up 2. Now we notice that there's a hole here, and that's perfectly fine. We can just fill that by putting that right there. You don't want to put it on the outside, but putting it on the inside is perfectly fine. So we've got 2 there. Then we're going to come and do another set of 2 blocks just in the opposite direction, which is going to create another hole here. So I'm going to fill that in. And then I'm going to come up again, just that single block. And then you can see that the rest has already been filled in. So the next set of 3, followed by the 7 blocks in the center, it's already filled in from our previous arches. So you can see how this is starting to line up just to make it that much easier for each set of arches that you have to build, is that a lot of it is already filled in. So I'm going to fill in these ones and then catch up with you guys in a couple minutes. Okay, so we are done with that set of arches. So we've only used 3 different patterns so far. We've got the 31 block diameter circle, the 29 block diameter, and the 27 block diameter. So just right here, 31, 29, 27. As we get closer and closer to the middle, like I said before, it starts intersecting at the top, so you have less and less blocks that you actually need to place. So the next step then is going to be the 25 block diameter circle to use, or a half circle in our case. So with the 25, I'm going to come up 3 blocks again, just to make that that center, 7. I'm just imagining that this continues below the ground. Then I'm going to come up 2 blocks here, and then I'm going to come up another 2. So right there. And then I'm going to have a couple of singular blocks. Let me get out of here so I can come up. So up 1 there. So that's going to create a hole right there, so we can fill that there. And the next block up is going to be right there. And then the rest of the arch is already filled in, past the halfway point. So I'm going to do the same thing here. So up 3. And then I'm going to come up 2 blocks here. And then another 2 blocks, and then everything else is already filled in. So I just got to fill in that hole right there. There we go. Yeah, you can see it's, there's hardly anything left. So I'm just going to fill this in on the other 3 sides and catch you guys up in a couple minutes. Okay, so now we are on the last step, which is going to be the 23 block diameter circle. However, like I said, there's really not much to do because we're almost done here. So we're just going to come up 3 blocks. Just going to do that for both of these at the same time here. And then next we're going to come in 1 block, and then we're going to go up 2, and that's going to fill us in here. So in 1 block, and that counts for both of those because they're already intersecting. There we go. And that's done. So let's just do the same thing over here real quick. So we're going to come 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to come in 1 block and then go up 2. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, in 1 and up 2. And the last one, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, in 1 there and up 2. There we go. And that is our completed dome. So this dome is a 31 block diameter dome. In the center, here we go. But yeah, so it took me, I don't know, maybe a half an hour to make this in creative mode. But yeah, that's really how you do it, is just follow the circle charts. And then as you get done with each side, just move into the next circle. So they go 2 blocks each time. Like I said, we've got 31, then 29, 27, 25, 23. So you only have to use just those 5 patterns there. Yeah, and that's really all there is to it. I'm going to put a link to the circle chart that I used in the description down below. But just for fun, let's build another one that's going to be a little bit smaller. So let's go with, I don't know, 17. Sounds fun. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at my circle chart real quick and then just draw it on the ground. Okay, so here's the start of it. I've got the 17 block diameter circle placed on the ground already. So this one, instead of the 7, has 5 blocks here in the center. And then we've got 2, and then we have 2 that intersect both ways. And then it starts over 2, and then you're 5 again. So it's a lot smaller. It's going to be a lot quicker to do this. So let's come up. Let's find the center here. So right here. So we're going to come up 2 blocks for our center arch. And we're going to come up 2 again. And then we're going to make that, that intersecting 2 there. And then we're going to come 2 blocks there. And then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's start down here again. So 2 blocks there, and then 2. There we go. There we go. Just like that. Yeah, so I'm going to finish this up, which should just take a couple of minutes, and then I'll see you guys after that. Okay, so we've got the arches going across both sections completed. So the next, now that we've got our 17 block diameter done, the next is going to be the 15 block diameter. So let's go up 2 blocks here. Then we're going to go in and go up 2 more blocks. And then we've got just a single block here. And then we're going to go 2 blocks in the other direction. And the rest is already filled in. So real simple. It's going to be a lot faster than the other dome, just because it's so much smaller. So here we go. I'm just going to fill these in. Okay, so we've got 2 there, and 2, 1, and 2. There we go, just like that. Fill these in. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to fill these in the rest of the way and catch up with you guys in just a sec. Okay, so now that I've got that done, the next step is going to be the next circle, or the next arch really, with the 13 block diameter. So for that, we're going to come up 2 blocks here, and then we're going to come in and go up 2 more blocks there, and that's actually going to do it for us. So let's just fill that in just like that. And then just for good measure, you know, I can put a block here just to make the dome look a little bit better. Just like that, to kind of fill that in for some more uniformity here. So I'm just going to fill this in. There we go, just like that. Halfway done. Okay. And last one. There we go, just like that. So the first one we did was obviously the 31 block diameter dome, and now we've got the 17 block diameter dome. Just to show you, so the process is really the same. You just want to draw your circle first, or place your blocks in a circle, and then use that same pattern to make your central arches. And then as you go around the side, just make arches again corresponding to the number of blocks it is across. So you're going to just come in a couple of blocks for every time you go to the next set. But yeah, that's really all there is to it. So you can use the same concept to build a sphere. Basically just do everything again and just, you know, connect the two. But yeah, that's all there is to it. Let me guys know what you think in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new to see more tutorials, and then hit that notification bell to get notified when I post new videos. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.